there, my name is Matthew Adams. I'd like to welcome you to my page. I'd just like to kind of introduce myself and give you a quick fly-by-fly of who I am and why I do what I do. Well, first of all, I live in Savannah, Georgia. I have 3 awesome kids, Stephen, Michael, and Victoria, and I have an incredible wife who I work side by side with. Her name is Michelle Adams. Now, just to kind of give you a quick update, since age 10, I was a professional actor. I thought that was something that I wanted to be. So for 25 years, I stayed in the profession I thought I was supposed to be in. And I worked in such shows as Bronx Zoo and Fame, and worked on such movies as Throw Mama from the Train, Gleaming the Cube, and several others. And also did some stunt work. But I'm going to tell you right now, I wasn't happy. And I guess the clue to the fact that I wasn't happy was the fact that I woke up one day, found out I didn't want to do what I was doing anymore, and knew that I didn't have any other place to go. I didn't have anything to back me. I didn't have any college education. Well, I had some, but I was an actor. So, it was after I woke up, so to speak, that I made probably one of the worst decisions I ever made in my life. And that was a decision to end my life. Every mouthful of pills I took, I knew how much of a failure I was. I knew how bad I've gotten. I knew the direction was just pure failure. I knew how terrible of a person I was. It wasn't until I woke up in the hospital that I figured out that I think God had a different plan for my life. So I packed up, left Hollywood, and I moved to Ventura. And when I arrived in Ventura, I was there for about a month, living at my uncle's place. And matter of fact, I was living in a trailer behind my uncle's house. You know, those little camper trailers that you pull behind your vehicle. Well, a friend of mine came up to me and he asked me, "Hey Matthew, there's a play in town. They're auditioning for it. Would you like to try out for it?" And I went, "Okay, sure, why not? Are you silly? I just came down here from all this and you want to get me into a play?" And he told me I had nothing else better to do, so I tried out for it. And I got one of the leads, the part of Cornelius Hackle. And that was when I met my angel. Her name was Michelle Seaback, now Michelle Adams. We've been married, coming up now on 24 years. Been awesome. But when I met her, I think it took 2.5 weeks, about 2.5 weeks before I asked her to marry me. She said yes. She must have saw something in me that I didn't. I mean, I didn't have a job. I didn't have a car. I didn't have a future. Didn't have a place to live except in a trailer in my uncle's backyard. And she said yes. So that's telling me she saw something I didn't. So I thought, hey Matthew, it's time to wake up. It's time to, get it in gear. You've got a family that you're going to provide for. You've got a beautiful, well, not my wife yet, but she was going to be. Time to get it in gear. Now, during my acting stint, I was in network marketing, probably at the age of 17. And I was so excited because I was in Amway. It was my own business. I'm raring to go. And the products were cool, and the company was cool, and the pay was cool. And I was liking the residual income thing because I was in residual income as an actor. I mean, commercials I did, I was getting paid continuously for. The movies would be coming out, and the television shows would be coming out. And every time they came out and played, I got paid. That was cool. Residual income. So I tried out for the Amway, did the Amway thing, and I was excited as a 17-year-old can get, but I was mad because I couldn't figure out why people weren't as excited as I was. Stupid adults. Well, I think every teenage kid thought that of adults, that were stupid. So it wasn't working, so I moved on and continued on with my acting for a whole 25 plus years. And then here I am about to get married, and I wasn't in acting anymore. So I had to figure out something to do. And I thought about, well, what about that network marketing thing? I think it's cool. There's a lot of companies out there. And I investigated those companies. My wife and I both invested those companies together. But the thing is, we couldn't find a company that we liked or agreed upon, except a few. And there was a few out there. We made some money with a few of them. We were successful at a few of them, but not the kind of success we wanted. Feeling me out here? It wasn't there. We did nutrition, we did services, we tried all sorts of things, and we couldn't find it. It wasn't working for us. And both of us are in sales. Both of us know what to do. We've been in sales for like forever, so we know what it takes. But I guess that was the problem. We were in sales. We led a hard life. We're always in need of money, always. We could never make it work. We loved the concept, we loved what we were doing, but we could never make it work. And then one day, I found out what blogging was about. I went, I like this. I like writing about what I believe in and what I could teach. And I had plenty of mentors. I mean, I had some of the greatest mentors out there. But that's the problem. I had some of the greatest mentors out there. I had Zig Ziglar as my mentor. Personally, he was a good friend of mine. I had Jim Rohn. I had people that I knew were my mentors, yet I still couldn't make it work. It wasn't because I was lazy. Matter of fact, it was just the opposite. I was a workaholic. Okay? But I couldn't make it work. And then one day I got mad and started to blog about leadership and blog about the product and blog about the company. And amazing. I was blogging about my business. I was blogging about my company. I was considered an expert in my field. My business grew to a 6-figure income. That was nice. Okay. So for 2 years we were making a 6-figure income. And then the company I was with at that time pulled a fast one on me. So a couple days before Christmas, I woke up and I went from $120,000 a year to nothing. So here it is, right after Christmas. Car, gone. Electricity, water, all turned off. Then came the dreaded knock on the door. It was the sheriff. That I was demanded that I leave the premises. In front of my family, in front of my kids, my wife. Having the look on their faces that, Dad, where are we going to go? Where are we going to live? What are we going to do? Nothing I could say. It was killing me. Thank God we had some friends. Had to separate my kids. They all had to go to a different place. That was no fun. My wife and I finally found a place with some friends. We stayed there for about 6 months, 8 months. Finally got a place of our own. But those were some hard times. Continued to look for another company. I stopped blogging for a while. Continued to find a company. Still no success. I found one company. It was really nice. I liked the leadership. I liked the product. Timing is a little off on that one right now. But then I found a company that catered to what I like. I mean, I liked blogging. I love to blog about leadership. But guess what? Now I can blog about leadership, or you could blog about your company, or you can blog about your passion, or whatever blows your skirt up, and you get paid for it. I get paid to blog about leadership. I get paid to do something that I enjoy. And I got a company that's going to be coming up. I'm going to be blogging about them. I'm going to be blogging about their products. And I am going to become very successful. So I challenge you. Join me on this journey to leadership. Join me on this journey with blogging and find out what it's all about. Find out how easy it is. I mean, imagine. I don't have my phone with me, but imagine being able to look at your phone, shoot a video on your phone, hit buttons, send it, type in the text or talk in the text, hit send, And then before you get home, your video and your blog is online. Ugh, where was that when I was younger? That was so cool. That is so cool. So there's a button right down below. Click on it and I'll send you more information about how to work with me in Empower Network and become a destiny changer. My question to you, before you click the button below, is do you want to change your destiny? Do you want to change your lifestyle? Do you want to change your stars? If so, click the button below. Do you want to do something for your family? Do you want to expand? Do you want to grow? Click the button below. Do you want to have independence? Do you want to be able to write about what you're passionate about? Click the button below. Do you have a company you're already working with? You don't have to work with Empower, but do you have a company that you work with that you want to become the resident expert on? Be it Amway, be it Vima, be it Beachbody, be it Visalis, be it whatever. Do you want to become the expert? Click the button right below and start blogging about the business. Start blogging about the product. Become the resident expert. Become the person that everyone else goes to learn about your company, or to learn about homeschooling, or to learn about knitting, or to learn about how to train a dog, or how to raise a cat, or how to raise a family, or whatever blows your skirt up. Here's an idea. You're at home, you're watching your favorite team on sports, be it football, and start blogging about the teams, how they're doing that night. Even include video. If that game is playing right now, and that video is playing right now, guess what? That's a trend. You shoot to the top of the search engine. You want to get paid to watch your favorite team? Click on the button below. You want to be paid just to talk about sports? Click on the button below. You want to talk about cooking? Click on the button below. Whatever you want to talk about, people want to hear about. Click on the button below. And when you do click it, I've got a free gift for you I'll be sending you. Okay? So click on the button below. I'll send you the free gift. And I'll see you at the top. As a blogging expert, or company expert, or an expert in whatever field you want. I love you. Take care. God bless.